Kidney is one of the most important organs in the human body. It's one of the most interesting too. Kidneys filter the blood and act as a waste disposal system of the body, sending unwanted products to the ureter to be passed out as urine. They are basically the filters of your body that help you dispose all the waste that is unneeded in your body. And no organ can replace the function of the kidney in the body. And that's what makes it a unique organ for the human body. But imagine if your kidney stops working completely. Your body will feel tired. It will be filled with extra water and waste products. You'll feel tired and weak because your body needs clean body to function properly. But the question is there any cure to this disease? And how did physics find a cure to this extremely risky disease? Let's discover this together.
A modern device known as the dialysis machine was invented using electromagnetic induction that relates physics to biological processes. Let's discover together the dialysis machine.
We're going to start our projects with the objectives included in it.
Introduction to dialysis machine.
The mechanism at which dialysis works based on physics concepts.
The physics-related components of dialysis machine.
The advantages and disadvantages of dialysis machine from both the physical and medical perspectives.
Linking stream to our project.
The development of this device in UAE.
You might wonder, what is dialysis?
It's a treatment that takes over your kidney functions if those organs stop doing their job. There are two types of dialysis, hemodialysis and peritoneal dialysis.
What does dialysis do and how it functions?
When your kidneys fail, dialysis keeps your body in balance by removing waste, salt, and extra water to prevent them from building up in the body.
Keeping a safe level of certain chemicals in your body, such as potassium, sodium, and bicarbonate.
A machine used in dialysis that filters a patient's blood to remove excess water and waste products when the kidneys are damaged, dysfunctional, or missing. The dialysis machine itself can be thought of as an artificial kidney.
This is a diagram of a dialysis machine showing how blood enters and leaves the body. Now let's see how is the process at which the dialysis machine works is based on physics concepts that we took this trimester. Let's discover this together. The project is based on Faraday's law, specifically self-induction. So what happens exactly is that one needle will slowly remove blood and transfer it to a machine called a dialyzer or dialysis machine. At this machine, the dialysis machine is made up of a series of membranes that act as a filter. These filters are made up of small inductors. The movement of the current, changing current by switching off and on, and the inductor produces a changing magnetic field. The change in magnetic field causes a change in the magnetic flux. And this change in magnetic flux produces an opposing magnetic field that removes the waste products from your blood, which are passed into the dialysis, while the original magnetic field moves the clean blood to the body again.
Once the process of cleaning the blood is done, the machine changes the alternating current to a constant current. This constant current does not produce any changing magnetic field, and the process eventually stops when the treatment is done.
Now, let's study together the physical components of dialysis, the components that are related to physics, specifically electromagnetic induction, in order for this machine to work efficiently.
How the filter looks in dialysis machine. First, the circuit. The circuit is outside the battery, which is used to provide the current to the inductor.
The second component is the cylinder shell. The cylinder shell surrounds the inductor, preventing the magnetic field and the current to expand far away from the inductor. This is for safety.
Inductor. The inductor is the location at which the opposing magnetic field is produced and is the primary component of the dialysis machine.
Now, let's discuss together the advantages and disadvantages of the dialysis machine.
Dialysis machine advantages. It's affordable, the components used can be found easily, that the procedure can be carried out in the comfort of the patient's home.
Disadvantages. One of the most significant disadvantages of PD is that it's required to be carried out every day, which may act as an inconvenience for some patients. Second, if the current provided is too high, it might cause the circuit to burn. In that way, safety is really important in these machines.
And now, let's link our lesson to STREAM.
Science. The whole project focuses on two important subjects, physics and math. Reading. Through our project, we use different websites to read and educate ourselves about the project. Math. Math is definitely required through the process of this machine and the calculating used for the ratio of blood transmitted per second.
Technology. The machine used incorporates advanced technology to manage the amount of current provided and the blood transmitted. Engineering. Electrical engineering was a primary factor that we focused on, since electromagnetic induction is basically based on electricity and magnetism. And finally, art. Art was a major factor to decide which templates and pictures to use aesthetically. And now, let's link our lesson to the UAE.
The UAE is planning to use dialysis machine in most of its public hospitals, as it believes that involving advanced machines in curing diseases would definitely improve the quality of this field and will help control more disease.
At the end, we would like to thank you for your listening and we hope you enjoyed.